You have reached review time with Imperial, and today's review will be Chucky TV series, episode 7. Let's get into it. So, this has been a good series with Chucky, and we're coming down to this is the episode before the season finale, and this episode was kind of like a filler. Last week they picked it back up. This week they, toned it back down. So it wasn't too much to happen. You had Andy and Kyle. They're headed to Hackensack, and Andy wants to drive. So he convinces Kyle to let him drive. And what he did when he let her convinced her to let him drive, when she got out the car, he pretty much locked the car doors so he could drive off. Pretty much he wants to drive off so that she don't get harmed. Whatever he's going to do, if he die, he want to die on his own. So that happened with them. Meanwhile, Junior, the wake of the funeral's there. Devin shows up. Of course, Jake's there. Junior's upset. He punches Jake. He's still upset, holding Jake responsible for his mom's death. The dad rushes over and pretty much tells him you shouldn't have did that, and then consoles Jake. So he's alienated his son to be great, taking up for his nephew, and you already know that's been a brewing problem the whole season. Meanwhile, Devin and Jake, Devin is pretty much, she's mourning his mom's death. He don't really want to be bothered with Jake right now. He basically want to skip town. He's supposed to go with his aunt. He end up in a orphanage or whatever. So he's pretty much down and out. As he's home, after he split with Jake, he's going through all his stuff that he had, everything that he was looking at. And so he found this picture with his mom that was looking at Charles Lee Ray house. And then he seen the same picture in the article. So this triggers him to basically want to go out to that location. When he gets there, of course, the Chucky that's in the human girl is there. And she's tied up, and when he lets her loose, Chucky turns into form. Meanwhile, Jake was a girl skip town. When he processes him skipping town, he see a dude walking with a Chucky doll. He stops him, pretty much say, "Hey, what you doing with that Chucky doll? I'll pay you for it." Paid the guy like $350, and had the guy tell him the address. He told him, and this actually comes out, it's the address to Charles Lee Ray. Meanwhile, Tiff shows up to the wake. She knows Logan. She kisses Logan or whatever. Logan looks baffled, like, who is she? He just took the kiss from her. Meanwhile, that Junior, like, okay, my mom committed suicide. My dad was cheating on my mom. So meanwhile, Chucky is in Junior's ear, like, Jake, Alexi wouldn't step up. I need you to step up. Ain't you better than them? So Chucky's manipulating Junior. And so you're waiting to see if he gonna step up to the plate. So when the dad comes home drunk, he pretty much hears Chucky talking to Jake. He comes in the room basically saying, "We gotta talk." And so Chucky takes over talking to the dad in the Chucky little doll voice, but then he said some mean things, so the dad started to get frustrated and upset. And so when the dad got enraged, the real Chucky voice came out, and then the dad was stepping back and basically was like, "How you doing that?" or whatever. And so he's drunk, and so he tried to rush Jake. Jake moved out the way and he fell. And so Jake got upset, pretty much said mom committed suicide because you was cheating on her. So he responded and said, "No, your mom committed suicide because she was weak. So, you know, Jake wasn't having that. So, you know what he did? He went off. And when he went off, he pretty much beat his dad to death with the Chucky doll. And right after he did that, Chucky said, man, I've been waiting for one of you kids to step up and get busy pretty much. And he started singing the song, we got the beat or whatever. So that was pretty much it. And at the end of the movie, it showed the end of this episode, it showed Andy pulling up to the house. Meanwhile, it showed Devin when he came awake and he was strapped to a chair. He's seeing all these Chucky dolls in the house. So what they plan to do is pit the souls of Charles Lee Ray and all these multiple Chucky dolls and send the Chucky dolls out off in the world to kill. So that's pretty much the episode. Nothing spectacular really happened in this episode. They did give you a kill, which was the death of Logan, the dad, and that was pretty much it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Just a filler episode. Till next time.